crud, the handle broke off. The cables have been cut. Sabotaged? since Davenport said Siegel was killed in the other tunnel. Was the way out. The earthquake must have collapsed it. Nazis apparently left a bit of themselves behind before they were forced out again by the Allies. Looks like some kind of switch, but there's no handle to activate it. Like James Bond's gun. Yeah, I've always wanted to hold one of these Lugers. Probably should keep it. Might prove useful. Let's see. My college German is a bit rusty, but it looks like this says, I anticipate that we'll make a major breakthrough in the use of the crystal device and the associated technology soon. The experiments in our lab are succeeding brilliantly. Clearly, the Egyptians understood the applications of this technology and were able to harness the power of the crystals, applying it in ways we're only just beginning to understand. Seems that Göring was right when he predicted that this work would profoundly impact our war effort. I wonder if anybody else knows about this. Davenport, there is a mummy. I saw it myself. It's alive. I thought the workers were crazy, superstitious, or both. But there are tombs, and there is a mummy.
Jesus, Cameron, get a grip. Mummies have been dead for thousands of years. They don't simply get up and walk around. Have you been quaffing my beer?
I really saw it, and it was alive.
You saw a mummy, did you? Well, maybe what you really mean to say, Cameron, is that you want your mummy. Mummy, mummy.
What was that sound? Some kind of ancient scroll. I think I need to find some kind of light before I go in there. My God, the ancient tombs are real. They're here. God, those spears would have gone right through me. It looks like there's room for me to pass under these spears. Another room, but no treasures. No signs of a mummy's tomb. These must be the outer chambers, clearly designed to keep people out. That water could quickly fill this room. I better leave now. It locked behind me. I'm trapped. Oh God, I'm gonna drown. I'll put the rope back in my backpack and take it with me. I think I can roll that up onto the spikes if I just push hard. Let's see. According to my translation books, these hieroglyphics say, "Let the story be told of Queen Tarfin, who with the Pharaoh Netenuka by her side ruled Egypt. So great was her beauty that those who came into her presence stood in awe. But one man was more affected than most, so much so that he was driven to actions that brought about his ruin. And this is also his story, the story of the rise and fall of Simhotep, high priest to Natanuka and Tarfin. There's more on this door. It says, Simhotep was once a powerful high priest of Ra and very much devoted to his pharaoh. But all of this changed due to his feelings for Tarfin. He resisted her at first, but eventually became obsessed with having her for the rest of their days. Tarfin grew to feel the same for Simhotep over time. The loyalty to her pharaoh never allowed her to consider consummating her feelings. One night, Simhotep was visited by the god Set, who offered him a deal. If Simhotep promised to serve Set for all eternity, Set would provide Simhotep with the powers necessary to obtain the woman he loved. Set revealed to him the location and purpose of the Scroll of Thoth, also known as the Scroll or Poem of Life. The Scroll of Life. My God, could that be the scroll I found in the box? Let's see. It also says, when recited over a properly mummified body, it would restore life. Set instructed the priest to have the queen murdered. After she was buried by her husband, the pharaoh, Simhotep was to use the scroll to bring her back to life and then take her away to another land where they could live for eternity. Another door. More of the story. The priest learned of Simhotep's plan and had him put to death. And so that no embarrassment would befall the pharaoh, Simhotep's plans were kept secret, and the public was told only that the priest died of natural causes. He was, therefore, buried in his rightful position of honor. God, this story's long. Here's more. It says when Tarfin learned the true nature of Simhotep's death, she was filled with guilt and took her own life. The gods, angered by her actions, sentenced her soul to be born into other bodies again and again. The scroll was never found by the pharaoh and was believed to be a lie told by Set. My God, it's not a mummy. It's a fake. It's the man who is guarding the entrance to the mine. What the hell is going on? Maybe Glory would know something about this.
What the hell are you doing? You just about scared my breakfast out of me, crawling out of the ground like some slithering worm.
There are tombs, and I've been in them. A lot of strange things are going on here, Davenport, and I don't think I like what I'm discovering.
Come on now, Cameron. Do you expect me to believe your hallucinations? Don't you know what the temperature can do to a man's mind out here? Tombs? Come on.
Michael? Oh, how long have I been... how long have I been sleeping? What's going on? What?
Oh, just an average day, really. Let's see. First, I found an entrance to an ancient Egyptian tomb. Yeah, that happens a lot in Manhattan. Then I dodged some deadly traps and had to kill someone dressed as a mummy who attacked me. Imagine, me, Mr. Desk Job.
You what? My God. But how could someone else have been in there already? It doesn't seem very likely that he came through the traps, too. Michael, do you think that there's another entrance down there?
Yeah, there's another door, but I couldn't figure out how to open it. I did find this. Any ideas?
Oh, this is interesting. Look. It separates into 4 different sections. This is similar to something I found at a dig near Cairo last year. It opened the same way. You just had to put pressure in the right place. Here.
The shape of the pieces are similar to indentations on the door I couldn't open. This might be some sort of multiple-piece key. I should go back down there. Thanks, Lori.
Oh.
I think I need to find some kind of light before I go in there.
Hello. I welcome you to my domain. I am Simhotep, former high priest to the pharaoh Natanika, and now rightful master of all the Egyptian lands.
Great. First someone tries to scare me with fake mummies, and now a fake ghost.
Oh no, Michael Cameron. I am not a false spirit.
My God. How did he know what I was thinking? How does he know my name?
Yes, I can read your thoughts. But enough of this. I have plans for you. They involve the scroll you have. Come now. I will show you things you never dreamed possible. By the way, those obelisks are very dangerous, not to be toyed with, I promise you. If you cause them to move in the wrong manner, the entire cavern could collapse, as they have the power to move the ground, and much, much more. Now, come. This is my burial chamber, where my body has been for the past 3,000 years, and where I, as a spirit, have remained. But no longer, for you now have within your grasp the means to raise the dead, to resurrect my body. Recite the poem in the scroll. Breathe life back into my body. Do it now.
This isn't right. This isn't.
Read the poem. You must read the poem.
Oh, why do you need me? Why don't you read the poem?
That will not work. The words must flow from one who has a body. I am now only spirit. Read the poem. You must read the poem. If you help me, I will help you. There are robbers defiling these tombs. I know of this. I know you seek to stop them and return order to your mining operation. If you help me, I will help you stop them.
Menfi he en renput. Setem tan hun huar. Denip ara ui.
I am alive! Thank you, Michael Cameron. Thank you. Now I must raise my queen. But I must have that scroll.
No! You said you'd help me. You didn't say anything about your queen.
Give it to me now.
A beautiful golden statue. Let's see. According to my translation book, the hieroglyphics on it say that this was the image of the Pharaoh's beloved dog. Why would it be in Simhotep's tomb? Another one of the Pharaoh's dogs.
Akanata. It is not working. I do not understand.
Lori, what in the hell are you doing here? Lori, answer me.
I do not understand.
I have returned, my love. At long last, we are together again.
Lori, what are you doing? What are you saying? You know this man?
You know this woman?
She's my old girlfriend. I mean, yeah. I know her. She works here.
I most certainly am not. I am Queen Iti Terfen. And who are you? Who has allowed you in here to defile my resting place?
I understand now. You see, Michael Cameron, the spirit of the deceased does not always remain with the mummified body, as did I. In the case of my queen, She is obviously reincarnated into the form you call Lori. The body of my queen did not rise, for her spirit has inhabited this body. There. That is much better. Let us go, my love.
Stop! Lori! Stop!
Quiet! You have done more than enough already.
My God, I can't move. What's happened to me? All he did was point a ring at me. I can't move. Oh, I can move again.
Yeah, we've got about 2/3 of them all packed up and sent down the waterway. I think we can get the rest of it done by... Hey, you'll never guess who just showed up down here. Oh yeah, one of our men just knocked him out cold. We'll definitely take care of him.
I see you're awake. Good. Because now you can watch yourself die. You see, you've interfered with my plans for quite long enough. And now you're going to spend eternity in this cavern. It was here that the tomb's architects were locked away to rot forever. This kept the secrets of the tombs within. Now, have a good death. Oh, well, listen, by the way, I wouldn't want you to be tortured by any unanswered questions as you lie here waiting to die. So I thought I might as well fill you in completely. Well, let's see. After the discovery of the box, and suspecting that there were indeed tombs next to our mines, I set about a plan of misinformation in order to divert the digging operations to move towards the tombs. Sort of like getting National to do my dirty work for me. Well, when we were very close, but before any others could discover the tomb, Chris and I used our fake mummy to scare away the workers. Well, that left very little digging for us to do in order to break through. And now we have raided these sacred rooms of their treasures. I've already lined up a private buyer who will pay us millions of dollars for them. Well, I think that's all. If you have any other questions, do hesitate to call.
Millions of dollars? What about the hundreds of millions I read about in the letter on your desk for the sale of some crystal?
What's this about? What crystal?
Go on, get back to work. There aren't any crystals. Just the ravings of a scared and doomed man trying to turn us against each other. But it won't work.
He's screwing you really hard, Chris. A thief stealing from a thief. You shouldn't be surprised.
Forget it. He's gone. He can't hear you anymore. Well, I guess this is finally goodbye. I must say, you've certainly made things a little more interesting for me. Oh, yes. Of course, you're right about the crystal.
It, it looks like a dog, but it's a ghost. A dog's ghost. Looks like the Egyptians put it here to guard this door.
I am the spirit of the Pharaoh Natanuka. These tombs are my resting place, as well as that of my queen. We were never to be disturbed, but the greed of man is a hard thing to restrain, is it not? I am aware of what is taking place, the defilement and desecration of my final kingdom on earth. There are evil men at work here, and the extent of their evil is now becoming apparent to you. There is more to this than their attempts to steal my treasures, and how that interferes with your mining operation. There is also a magic within these walls, a magic equal to the combined explosive forces of nature. That is what their leader is really after, as you have discovered. This evil is too large for me to conquer while I am in spirit form. If you help me to stop these men, I will help you to stop Simotep. He too is evil, although he has accomplished the return of my queen's spirit to these tombs. But we must stop him and free your Lori before he escapes with her to the domain of Set, before she is lost forever.
I already lost her, actually. A long time ago. But I do want your help, and I will help you.
Good. You must first retrieve the scepter of Ra from its hiding place along that wall, and use it to enter into the room of lights, which will lead you to the throne room. That is where my queen, your friend, and Simotep can be found. Take the scepter of Ra with you. It is the only thing that will allow you to defeat Simotep. For his magic is strong, especially now that he has returned to a physical form. May the sun god Ra shine his countenance on you and guide your way.
How did you find your way in here? I can no longer tolerate your interference. We are on the verge of immortality, and you are just a weak man from a land that knows nothing of our magic. You cannot stop us.
This is it. This must be the power crystal device Davenport's looking to sell. Lori! Lori, are you all right? Lori, talk to me!
Well done. You have defeated Simotep. The crystal device he was using is very powerful and could prove itself useful to you. But be careful, as it is both dangerous and difficult to understand. As for Lori, I will return her to the trailer in the compound to recover from what has happened here. Now, you must go and stop the evil ones.
Floats. Good. I'll get in and see if this waterway takes me to where Davenport is. Those crates, they probably contain the artifacts. There must be an exit out of here that Davenport and his men are using to remove the treasures. I've got to stop them.
Who's there? Is someone there? I'm armed. I've got a gun. This gas bomb needs delicate handling. I better hold on to it. Nice going, Cameron. You really screwed things up. Now we may never get these treasures out of here.
Help me get Davenport, Chris. He's the one who screwed you. He never had any interest in the artifacts. He's after the power crystal.
But no one is going to stop me, and certainly not you. Now, come on. Hand over that power crystal, or I'll put a bullet through the forehead of your friend over there.
Michael, stop him! You must stop him!
What's Lori doing down here? I thought the Pharaoh took her back up to the compound. Davenport must have captured her. Or is she part of this?
Here. Now please, let Lori go and let us leave here alive.
I don't mean to disappoint you, city boy, but the truth is, whether you and little Miss Egyptologist live or die does not interest me in the least. I have what I want. Now I'm very, very rich, and I'm out of here. The crystal, it's working, and it's...
Michael, you did it. You stopped him. And the treasures, they're all here. The find of the century. This makes Tutankhamun's treasures look like they came from Cracker Jacks. Michael, I think I've had it with field work.